Let me talk to you about Cadre technology warehouse management software. So we want to do an in-depth review of the tool to really sort of know whether this tool is really worth it. So here's a presentation I want you to think about. So when you think about Cadre, I want you to think about a warehouse management system that actually integrates warehouse operations with logistics and fulfillment. So this is kind of cool. So you have right off the bat, you have this integration right there. And so this software is targeted at a medium to large sized enterprises in the logistics, supply chain, and manufacturing industries. And so the cool thing here is that now, having said that, if you're a small business but you have multiple warehouses across multiple geographies, you will also love Cadre technology, Cadence warehouse management software. Okay. And what we love about this tool here is that you are able to manage complex logistical operations in businesses with multiple clients, suppliers, distributors, and warehouses. So the multiplicity of geographies, the multiplicity of warehouses is really quite essential here. And so Cadre technology combines order management, transport management, activity billing, and warehouse management in a single comprehensive package. So we love that a lot. And this software actually works in real time to deliver business critical data to staff and management via a complete infrastructure of wireless, handheld computers, and desktop devices. So this is kind of cool. And the warehouse management module actually includes kitting, cycle counting. You have receiving and put away functionality. And the order management tools include EDI, call center orders, and e-commerce functionality. And the solution is actually backed up with comprehensive mobile infrastructure installation upon which the software will run, which actually gives staff real-time RF alongside both speech and browser interfaces. So this is kind of cool. And so the logistics database can be installed on-site or hosted, and the Cadence package includes both hardware and software installation. So the point I'm trying to make here is that when you think about Cadre technology, Cadence warehouse management system, we're talking about a real-time, all-in-one warehouse management system that really organizes inventory, orders, shipments, and workflow for distributors, third-party logistics companies, and manufacturers. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the positioning here. So when we talk about Cadre technology, Cadence warehouse management system, you have to understand this is a warehouse and supply chain management system that actually sort of targets all kinds of operations. And the company is actually headquartered in Denver, Colorado, and they have a location in Lenexa, Kansas. And what we love about their positioning here is that you are able to do all kinds of, you're able to deploy all kinds of activities through Cadre technology. For instance, you have, if you want to optimize your third-party fulfillment, you will love it. If you want to actually optimize your distribution sort of processes, you will love it. And Cadre actually allows warehouse businesses to accept orders from various customers simultaneously, and the capability to process these multiple orders together in real time. So this is kind of cool. And so the order processing system actually can be operated using a cell phone and can be directed using voice recognition technology. And so the warehouse management software also automates the shipping processes. So this is really good. And what we love about this tool also is that all operations undertaken for a shipment, for example, can be put on, can be automated. And we also love the fact that and this even includes billing. Think about it. This is really cool. So if you have multiple warehouses, if you have multiple yards, so you want to really optimize your yard management, you want to optimize your warehouse management, you will love Cadre technology, Cadence warehouse management system, because you are able to focus on picking, managing orders, replenishing, and put away. This is really good. And with put away matters, for instance, this warehouse management system would allow you to quickly identify vacant storage areas in your warehouse. And you are able to also integrate Cadence with existing systems, making usage easy and convenient. So this is kind of cool. And so overall, when we talk about this software, we're talking about an all-in-one software that really you can use also for supply chain management, by the way. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Cadre Technologies, Cadence warehouse management software review. And one thing I also want to talk about when we actually analyze Cadre technology, Cadence warehouse management software, is that you need to understand that you have a product scorecard and you have a word cloud within the software. And the product scorecard is really important because you are able to have a comprehensive report on any tool, any functionality, any capability within your warehousing, within your yard management processes, within your inventory management processes. Okay, so you have you have the ability to understand exactly what's happening in terms of the modules that Cadre Technologies is offering. You also need to understand that what kind of organization size they are targeting. For instance, because the thing is, they have different modules for different sizes of businesses and different industries. So they have features for third-party logistics providers. They have features for fulfillment optimizers. They have features for small businesses, retail, brick and mortar. So it really depends. Okay. And one thing I want to say here is that you are able to automate everything through the cloud. So you don't have to actually have Cadre come to your company and install their warehouse management software. No, they can actually, you just need to log into a website and everything is pushed onto the cloud and everything is available in the cloud. So this is kind of cool in terms of, let's say, instilling a layer of flexibility and responsibility, also, and of accountability, if you think about it that way, of accountability when it comes to your the processes that your warehouse staff really has to focus on. This is kind of important to remember. And one thing I want to say here is that when we talk about Cadre Technologies Cadence warehouse management software, we're talking about a tool that's constantly scalable. So no matter your size, no matter your company's size right now, you will find Cadre to be the Cadence to be the right tool for your warehousing operations. And one thing I also want to mention here is that you have the ability to actually always contact customer service to actually to customize the features that you need. Let's talk about the features you can actually expect to have in Cadre Technologies Cadence warehouse management software. So basically, you have about 20 to 25 features depending upon your pricing tier. And so you have everything from barcoding and serial tracking. So all modules around that work stream, you have them within Cadence. You have billing, of course. You have cross docking. You have inventory management. You have kitting. You have order management. This is kind of important because when you analyze every company's supply chain processes, you really understand there's a strong correlation between warehouse management and inventory management. Also, you have kitting, you have order management, you have part tracking. So this is another element within Cadre Technologies Cadence warehouse management system. You have picking and packing, you have product rotation, shelf life, you have purchasing, you have real-time data, you have receiving and put away. This is kind of important. You have reporting and analytics. You have returns and recalls. This is another element to really pay attention to. You have shipping management. You have staging. So this is kind of important. You also have third-party plugins. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you have all kinds of functionalities within Cadre Technologies Cadence, and the interface, the user interface, is really great. In other words, when you log into the tool, you see things from every tool, every functionality is one or two clicks away. Okay. You also have a warehouse map. You can actually integrate. You can create and integrate a warehouse map within the tool. This is kind of cool. You also have the ability to have wireless warehouse. So this functionality allows you to actually go about your warehouse and really go in every corner, so to speak, of your warehouse without being connected. Okay. And you also have workforce load management capabilities. This is kind of cool. So bottom line here is that think about Cadre Technologies warehouse, like Cadence warehouse management system, that as a range of features that includes kitting, inventory management, warehouse management, and picking and packing. So this is kind of cool to really think about it. And the thing is that this tool is actually available targeted to all kinds of customers. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Cadre Technologies Cadence Warehouse Management System. This is a review of that software. I want to talk about, I really want to look at the most important elements that add value to Cadre Technologies. What makes this software tool very comprehensive and very important for all kinds of visitors. Okay, and so when we talk about barcoding and serial tracking, for instance, you have a tool that's constantly scalable. I've said this before. You have the ability to change things as you move along. And one thing I want to say here is that you have the ability to actually scale things based on the industry you're in. In other words, Cadence Warehouse Management System can actually adapt to your specific industry. Now, in some cases, you can have native integrations, but if you don't have them within the software, just give Cadre Technologies a call, and they will actually install those native integrations for you. So you don't have to actually use data that's not adaptable to your industry. So it's the same thing that applies to billing, for instance, and cross-docking is another element, is another feature that within Cadre Technology Cadence, you are able to do cross-docking across multiple geographies, across multiple warehouses. You have the inventory management. I would say work stream is also quite essential in the sense that without proper valuation of your inventory, you risk having overvalued or undervalued balance sheet data. Okay, and Cadre Technologies actually helps you have accurate data across the board. The same can be said about kitting, order management, and part tracking. One thing I want to say overall here is that we have seen in our research is that a lot of companies have been using Cadre Technologies Cadence for the last 20 years, and most customers tend to stick to Cadre. I mean, they just tend to stick with the company because they understand that Cadre is not going anywhere, and Cadre is pretty solid in terms of their features, their pricing, and also their I would say their optimization strategies. Let me talk to you about the value added here. So when we talk about Cadre Technologies Cadence Warehouse Management System, what kind of value does this software really add? Now, everything revolves around warehouse reporting and analytics. Everything revolves around warehouse automation. Everything revolves around warehouse execution. Everything revolves around warehouse optimization. So when we talk about the value added here, we're speaking about high volume, multi-channel fulfillment distribution. So you're able to actually affect that through Cadence. And so Cadence actually manage inventory matching, order distribution, and shipping across multiple channels, including distribution centers, retail stores, and direct-to-consumer shipments. And the software seamlessly handles the inbound orders, inventory management, reporting, and communication, while also integrating with various systems such as accounting, ERP, websites, e-commerce, shopping carts, EDI, and carriers. Another value that Cadre Technologies really add is Microsoft platform flexibility. So Cadence actually provides real-time visibility and actionable information to workers, managers, and customers. It really also offers wireless computer, scanner support, desktop applications, and web-based dashboard views, ensuring smooth and efficient operations. Additionally, we have seen that Cadence actually provides pre-wired connections to retail markets, suppliers, carriers, and other parties through expert partners, enabling EDI, multi-carrier, small parcel shipping, and managed infrastructure hosting services via the cloud, of course. And another value that, another area where Cadre Technologies Cadence Warehouse Management Software really adds value is its granularity in terms of industry-specific requirements. So basically, you have a highly customizable tool that allows you to meet the specific requirements of various industries. So this software can actually handle industry-specific specifications such as environmental control in terms of temperature, and you also have serialization, expiration tracking, and the handling of high-value items, including compliance and ensuring compliance and efficiency. So I was actually talking to you before in terms of value adding and overall. Now let's focus a little bit on warehouse management. Okay, what kind of value does this software, Cadre Technologies Cadence warehouse management software adds when it comes to what kind of value does it add when it comes to warehouse management specifically, especially across multiple geographies, across multiple warehouses. Okay, so you have 3PL management. So this is kind of cool in terms of instilling a layer of granularity, a layer of productivity within your supply chain. You have barcoding, RFID, you have forecasting, you have inventory management across multiple warehouses, you have a multi-location capability enhancement, you have order management, you have quality management across the board, you have receiving put away management, you have returns management, you have shipping management, you have delivery management. So bottom line here is you have the opportunity to really have some kind of in-depth view into your operations. What about pricing here? In terms of pricing, you're going to have to contact Cadre Technologies Cadence warehouse management software because they do not have the price available here. You can see on the screen here, they want you to put your number, your phone number, your name, your first name, last name, and somebody from the sales department will contact you. They do not publish it. So this is a bummer though, because some players in this industry, they do publish their pricing. So for us, it's kind of important to really have a clear idea what's really happening here. But yeah, we're not able to actually get Cadre Technologies. When we call them, we actually called them. They were not actually willing to divulge their prices on the phone to us. They just said, listen, we are affordable. That was what they said. We are really affordable. And so if you are interested in actually buying, like subscribing to Cadre Technologies Cadence warehouse management software, you're gonna have to call them to give them a call, and they'll give you a bespoke price. Now that bespoke price actually will depend on several factors, including the number of users, the billing frequency. Do you want to be billed annually or monthly, and also what kind of needs you have in terms of your warehousing, in terms of your operations, and also in terms of your staff utilization of the software resources. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about Cadre Technologies Cadence warehouse management system. So this was a review of the tool. So here was a recap of today's conversation. So I gave you the presentation, the positioning, the features, the value added, the pricing. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.